Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use AeroLog for infinite flight. So this is like a quick comprehensive tutorial to fix any issues that you may be having or just to clarify some doubts that you may be having. So without further ado, let's get to it. So first of all, you have to open Google Chrome or any web browser and then go to aerolog.vercel.app. You can see it in the AeroLog thread on the infinite flight community. Do make sure to always check this out, since this tutorial may become outdated as soon as the next version releases. So make sure to check this thread out to be informed of the latest version. Okay, as you can see, this is a tutorial of the version 3.0, and we have many cool features. We have integration with more tools. Community mode makes a return, which is ditched in the previous update. We have a built-in flight radar system and an aviation social platform, a major UI redesign, map and engine improvements, and we have some fun games, along with an expanded profile system and navigation overhaul. So without further ado, let's take a look at AeroLog. Once you enter the website, you will be sent to this home screen where you can do some basic things. You can just look at an overview of all the features that we have on the website. Okay, so let's get to it. So first of all, let's look at the core features of AeroLog. These are just ones that were already there, and some extra cool features that we have added on to them to make the experience even better. So we got show up here once I log out. As you can see, you can click login to log into your account. If you're a new user, you can create your account using this button. Just click it, and then you will be sent to the register page where you can add your username, and we have made the password optional this time. So some users may just want to enter their username, don't really care about security, and you don't really need a password anymore. You can just not enter the password and you hit register right here, and when you log in, you can just log in without your password. But if you want a password, you can enter your password and you can register using your password. And once you're registered, you'll be logged in. But if you want to log in on another device, or later you want to log out or log out and log in again, you hit the login button up here, and it'll send you to the login page where you can enter your username and password. And you do that right now. So after that, you'll be signed in to or logged in into your account, and you'll be immediately sent to your 2D map. Pretty simple. As you can see, we have switched over this update. We have switched over to a leaflet Carto theme, which has some pretty cool features. It looks a lot more cooler. If I just switch to a map which has more places, you can see it looks a lot more cooler. The paths have been updated and optimized. And there's also another cool feature. Since it's a theme, we can switch between light mode and dark mode. So if I just click this button right here, so you see I have switched over to light mode, and if I click this button again, we have switched over to dark mode. So this is a really a handy feature, and is really useful, and is really cool. Okay, so other than that, we can one second. So other than that, we can also get your other options, like you can share your flight. You can just click the share button, and then it will be automatically copied. The share link will be automatically copied to your clipboard, so you can just go anywhere and you can paste the link just by pasting it, as you can see. And if you go to this link, it will automatically redirect you to your AeroLog logged flights. Okay, so next, let's continue. Next, we have another cool feature, which is separate maps. So this is also kind of like a hit or miss feature, but we have finally brought it to a stable version now. Now separate maps button here. So if you're a new user, you'll be prompted to create a map. If you have not created a map and you log a flight, it will be automatically logged to your default map, which will be automatically created for every user. If you want to create a new map, you can just click the create new map button right here. You can name it a map name. So let's name it IF map on new map. So you can see has been created. Obviously, this map has no data yet, but we will be putting data on that through the next feature, AutoLog. So AutoLog is like one of the most flagship features of AeroLog. It shows like the integration of AeroLog with the in-flight flight system. So basically, all you do is you just click the AutoLog button. It will send you to a separate page. Extremely oversimplified, as you can see, because we need to make it really simple for a quite complex thing. So we can just click our map that you want to use. Anyway, after that, you can also create a new map here if you want. So we can just do that if you want. And then now we have the InfoFlight username. You just enter your InfoFlight Discourse username, and you can hit the fetch and autolog button. And you have to wait for not too long, but like not like short time. It depends on the amount of flights that you have. If you have less than I think about 1,000 flights. If you have less than 1,000 flights, this will be basically done in like 5 seconds. But if you have more than 1,000 flights, we have to make sure not to hit the rate limit. So yeah, if you have an error, the error will be shown on the console right here. Okay, so I'm gonna hit a new page since that'll take quite a while. To log a flight manually, you can just hit the log a flight button right here. You can select your map, and then you can select your departure ICAO code. Let's go Los Angeles, and you can click your arrival ICAO code. Let's do San Francisco. You can choose your aircraft. Let's just go with a 320, and you can choose the date. And if you leave it blank, it'll automatically save to today's date. You hit log flight, and the flight has officially been logged. We can go check it out on the map right here. Right there, see that? Look at that. It's cool. On the map pages, you can also scroll down and see your flight statistics. We got total flights, unique airports, most flown aircraft, most flown route, total flight hours, longest flight duration, shortest flight duration, average flight duration, flights this year, flights this month, for most frequent departure and arrival, first flight, and your latest flight. Since this is unique for every map, so as you can see, since this specific map only has one flight, it will only show you the data for that one flight. So yeah, quite cool. Let's go back to the home screen. You can also view and manage your flights on a separate page called Flight History. Just click that. As you can see, your flight statistics. If you scroll down, you can see all the flights that you have ever logged. They are loading with the animation, that's why it takes kind of long. But you can see all your flights, and you can delete some if you want. You can delete this one. Let's delete this one. It's quite cool. So yeah, you can delete just random flights if you just don't want them. And after that, let's go. After that, we can continue. Next is the VA route tool, which is a really awesome feature. It's basically just like the virtual airline route databases. They're boring. I mean, not boring for like the VAs themselves, but for people who are viewing them. Like I don't know the amount of times that I have I've been to VA, or like I've seen the VA route database and thought this could be visualized a lot more easier. So after AeroLog was initially released, I made this feature called VA route tool. So VA route tool is basically if you're a VA and you have a large route database, you can just put that route database into AeroLog. It'll automatically make the map based on the routes, and it'll give you a link and a bit of a code, and so you can insert it into your you can insert it or embed it into your website. So you can just do that right here. You can click the VA route map, and if you're a new VA, you can register with your username and password. I mean, you can log in, and if you want, you can register too. So you can create your virtual airline account here. So let me just create one real quickly. Okay, after you do that, you can create an account, and you'll be sent back to here, and you can enter your VA username. After you log in, okay, that's because I put an easy password. That's why you'll be prompted to upload your CSV file. So basically, your CSV is basically like a table file. Your Excel spreadsheets, basically, a CSV is a spreadsheet, basic form of a spreadsheet file. So if I go to numbers here, which is my spreadsheet document file folder, as you can see, I have a couple of if I open this one, and okay, so this is like this right here is my when I was in Sri Lankan Virtual Airlines route database here. As you can see, we have a bunch of routes that the airline actually flies. So all you need to do is to delete every other file except every other line except this. Here we go. So this right here is how it should look. And now we can save it. Make sure that you save it. You can go to File. On Windows devices, this is a bit more different. You can hit Export to, and you can hit CSV, and you can hit Save. You can put whatever name you want. Export it, and you can close this window. And now you can click Upload your This is the file. This is the place where the file is kept. This is the file. You just input that, and as you can see, the roots have been uploaded successfully. You can embed it on your website using this, or you can just view the root map by directly clicking here. And as you can see, all the roots have been loaded. That is really easy, really cool, and just amazing for users who just want to visualize the root map on their website. Amazing feature. Okay, so now we can go back and check out the other features here. Also going back to AeroLog for really quickly. So you can see our 290 flights have been successful. I think it's the IF map, right? Yeah, there we go. So as you can see, there is all my flights. I've done these few flights in the past few days, so it's nice to see that they have also showed up here. This is really nice software. This is amazing, absolutely amazing. So yeah, okay, let's go back to the home page. Okay, so next we have achievements, which is basically unique for every user. Basically, it just shows you a bit of stats, and this it shows you kind of like a Pokemon kind of thing right here. Basically, like each card has like a different rarity level, and it shows you how many cards you have unlocked. So you can click the achievements. As you can see, we have unlocked many cards. So we have unlocked First Flight, Rookie Pilot, Freaking Flyer, Century Pilot, Veteran Aviator, which I've not quite made, but the next few slides I'll probably make that too. We have Sky Addict, Infinite Flyer, which, oh my god, I don't think anybody would get that much, but that's your challenge, I guess. We have Regional Explorer, which is just the distances, and as you can see, I've pretty much dominated all of them. We have Flight Hours, and I have not dominated the last one. So yeah, these are pretty basic, but these are pretty amazing. So yeah, just check these out, okay? And if we go back, we can now check the next feature, which is AeroLog Wrapped. AeroLog Wrapped is, you know how Spotify has Spotify Wrapped. Basically, at the end of the year, just shows you your entire stats. Well, that is basically AeroLog Wrapped. You can just click the button, as you can see here, and it's loading my AeroLog Wrap. As you can see, I have 408 flights logged in AeroLog. My most flown aircraft is the Boeing 737 MAX 8. I accidentally clicked it. Okay, and my most flown route is London City to London Heathrow. Okay, this is my most. This is the flights that I flew this year since I started this, and since I started flying. Started vlogging flights this year on my own platform. Yeah, but on this new account, so that's why it says 408 flights this year, and that's a wrap. Amazing. Oh, now go touch some grass. That was my idea. Okay. Anyway, we have AeroLog Premium Provide, which we already saw. Community mode is basically pretty simple. Basically, allows you to see other people's map flights. So I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna show you the map of my good friend IF Aviation United. There we go. Hit the view pilot map. Come on. There we go. As you can see, it'll show you the person's map along with their statistics right here, along with some of their recent flights. Alright. So now it's time for the actually new features, which you can access from this nav bar right here. We have the AeroLog. You can see your typical stuff here, along with two new buttons right here: the Aero Radar X, Aero Vector X, and then the fun and game stuff right here. So let's start with Aero Radar X. Aero Radar X is basically your live flight tracking software on a browser. So it's really nice. It has some amazing features on it, and it's also really extremely lightweight. So, and it'll be I think it's the latest release on Android. So like the AeroLog is on Android. AeroRadar X is next, so stay tuned for that. So AeroRadar X, we just click it right here, and it will be sent to the AeroRadar X portal. So let's just wait for it to load. As you can see, it's connecting to servers. Sorry, the InfoFlight portal. So InfoFlight is streaming it onto the live API, which we're decoding and showing it on a map here. Okay. So you can see this, we're using the same carto theme as we are on the other map. So that enables us to go to light mode and dark mode. And as you can see, each aircraft has its own unique color. But the color is matched on how high the aircraft is. Makes the map look really colorful, and if you go to expert, I mean, the colors just really pop. Okay. So we can obviously view flights. We can just click just a flight here, as you can see, for example here. We can see the username. We can see their you can see their flight number. We can see their username. We can see the aircraft that they flew. So this is like here is at 777-300 ER. We can see the livery. This is a LATAM aircraft. We can see the route. So we got departure and the arrival IKEA code. We can see the current status. So currently they're in flight on the, as I said, the Boeing 777-300 ER. They are 33,000 feet speed, heading, vertical speed, position. We also got the pilot statistics. So you can see their grade, their XP, their flights, their flight time, total violations, and all the stuff. You can see their map. We can see their flight plan right here. We can also copy if you want, but I don't really recommend that. But okay, you can copy it and paste it. If you can copy and paste it if you want to recreate their same routes or something like that. You can also see their route here, along with the route that they actually flow, which is also really cool. You can also see the ATC hubs by just clicking the ATC button right here, and you can see the ATC hubs in the order of which has the most traffic. Such a great feature, by the way. Alright, so let's go back. Oh wait, that's the wrong button. So that's basically just a quick summary of AeroRadar X, the live flight tracking software. Next, we're going to AeroVector X Social. So this basically is a social media to share all your flights and all your flight moments and screenshots and amazing things like that. So let's just view because it is absolutely amazing. I really like things like this because it's just amazing. Okay, let me just show you. Okay, there you go. Okay, so basically, just as you can see, we have some suggested for you. We can see all the accounts which are suggested for you. We can also scroll down. We have the social feed, which, as you can see, we have a bunch of users who are posting their amazing moments in their flight. So this is pretty cool, right? So first of all, we have to sign in their account. So I'll just so you have to use your email if you want to sign up, and you're a new user, you want to sign up. You can hit the sign up button, after which you'll be prompted to use your AeroLog username, your email, because it's a social platform. We want you to use email, and we also have password for security. So just type in your email. And also your password. I think it's this one. There we go. Okay, so after that, you will be sent to your home screen, on this, where you can do some pretty cool things. You can add a story. Story is like stories in Instagram, where it basically you can just add a story for select few people, like your followers, to see, and it'll expire after 24 hours. So you can just add story. You can choose your file. So let's choose my file. Okay, I have this flight number file right here. I have this a flight banner file. So let's just share that. We have a caption. So there you go. Hit share story, and as you can see, they can click the story right here, and they can see the story I mean the photo that you just posted, and full detail, and it is pretty cool. And you can also see how many users have seen the photo right here. Really amazing feature. You also create a post, which will basically, which is basically post like in Instagram. Also, this is heavily inspired off of Instagram. Basically, you can just it'll just add a photo to your account, related to your account. It will stay there forever until you delete it, and it's really easy to find, and it's used for like more like events or like actual amazing photos if you want. Okay, so let's just put this other event photo that I have, event banner photo, and photo type. We have several categories, so this one's probably raw post, and the post will be posted on account. There you go. So you can see the post has been posted, and you can see your username. You can also go click their profile. You can see information about their profile. You can see that I'm a moderator, obviously, because it's my. So obviously, you don't want any funny business going on. We also have my flight map, which will load right now. As you can see, here's all the flights that I've ever took. So yeah, this is linked to this like kind of integration with AeroLog, so that's pretty cool. And we can scroll down. We can see our posts. So this is my first ever post. You can also see that, really cool. So going up, you can edit your profile, and you can edit your bio and all that stuff. So this is really cool. This is like really cool features, right? Amazing features. You can also see the amount of flights logged, and yeah. If we go back, so that is basically a nutshell of AeroRadarX. You can follow, AeroVectorX. You can follow people. You can see your trending posts. So this is number one, because basically this is like the newest one so far. Oh wait, so let's go back to AeroLog. So now, the final feature in AeroLog that we're showing off today is find your aircraft personality. Basically, it is a really cool feature. It's not really a feature, but it's like more like a fun games kind of thing. Which will basically, there's like you have to answer 10 quick questions about yourself and discover which aircraft matches your personality. So I'm just gonna go run through the questions really quickly. So in your group project, you usually to keep things organized. Zero weekend is quick recharge time. People describe you as bold and noticeable. Alright, when facing a challenge, take control immediately. When the stall alarm sounds on your deeply. When you go below 10,000 feet without touching your speed, really bad pain. Only Infiltrate users know. Your long-term goal style is be respected. Your ideal work energy, calm and consistent. What wins most achievement, obviously. Social centered, friendly but balanced. Your decision-making style. There you go. Your overall vibe, smooth and dependable. Oh, looks like my aircraft for my personality is the Boeing 777, and you can see all your kind of like your description here. You can also take the quiz again with other people, and just gonna hit random stuff now. Now looks like I am the Boeing 787 Dreamliner. We also take the quiz again. There's like I think 7-ish aircraft. It looks like we got the Boeing 777 again. So this is using a pretty good analysis. Oh, looks like we got the Airbus A350. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Also continue. Just do hit random things. Oh, looks like we got the Airbus A380. Yeah, I took this picture, by the way. You see the photo credits down there. Most of the photos are from Wikipedia, me, or IF Aviation United, because he takes some absolutely amazing pictures. So you can go back to explore your flights. You can go back to home, and that is it for this little video showing you how to use AeroLog to its fullest. Hopefully, this has decided whether you or not you're going to use AeroLog, or how to use it, or has made you figure out how to use AeroLog, or has solved any doubts that you might have for AeroLog. So yeah, continue using AeroLog, have fun. It's a great tool, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.